Good evening. To eat is a necessity, but to eat intelligently is an art. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultan, are joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Bahrain's parliamentary delegation participates in global seminar on enhancing education systems. Bahrain's parliamentary delegation, led by Jalila Alawi Al Sayed, chairperson of the Services Committee at the Council of Representatives, participated remotely in a seminar organized by the Interparliamentary Union focused on ways to ensure quality education for children and strengthen education systems for the future. The seminar explored concrete steps that parliamentarians can take to ensure the effective implementation of education policies at the national and local levels. It also addressed how parliaments can utilize their oversight and budgetary powers to tackle infrastructure deficiencies in schools, raise the quality of education, reduce dropout rates, and promote lifelong learning, particularly in light of rapidly evolving labor markets, technological advancements, and during times of conflict and crisis. Bahrain Space Science Agency participates in Middle East Space Law Launch event. The Bahrain Space Agency participated as a keynote speaker at the launch of the Middle East Space Law and Legislation Committee under the Arab Union for Astronomy and Space Sciences, held under the patronage of Professor Hamid Majoul Al-Naimi, President of the Union. The event discussed the Middle East's role in global space governance, the potential of legal frameworks to support strategic opportunities, and the importance of space law in fostering international cooperation. Industry Minister participates in Make It the Emirates Forum 2025. Abdullah bin Azil Fakhru, Minister of Industry and Commerce, participated as a keynote speaker in the 4th edition of the Make in the Emirates Forum 2025, organized by the Ministry of Industry and Advanced Technology of the United Arab Emirates. The minister took part in a dialogue session titled Integrated Industrial Partnership for Sustainable Economic Development, where he outlined Bahrain's efforts to support smart manufacturing and strengthen local content. He focused on industrial integration as a key element for achieving sustainable development and enhancing industrial security in the region. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
Our skin is the mirror of our soul. Our skin is our largest sensory organ. Our skin needs a healthy microbiome balance. This is regulated by its pH value, which protects the skin from pathogens, cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. Lights of Kindness Social Assistance Drive in association with Humanitarian Cultural Association Bahrain chapter were distributed Bahrain Red Bus go-karts, fruits, juice and water bottles to low-income workers at Salmabad and Al Hassam area. Members from these two groups, Shafiq, Said Hanif, Mane Ali, Noor Mastan, Habibullah, Jamal Basha and Nawaz, were participated in the distribution. ISB honors young achievers at academic awards ceremony for classes 4 and 5. The Indian School Bahrain ISB hosted its annual academic awards ceremony on Thursday for classes 4 to 5, celebrating the scholastic accomplishments of students during the academic year 2024-2025. The occasion was graced by ISB Honorable Chairman Advocate Midhu Minal Verghese, Honorary Secretary V. Rajapandian, Honorable Vice Chairman and Honorable Member HSSE and Sports Dr. Mahmoud Faisal, Honorable Assistant Secretary and Member Academics Ranjini Mohan, Honorable Member Projects and Maintenance Mithun Mohan, Principal V.R. Palaniswamy, Junior Wing Principal Pamela Xavier, Senior School and Academic Administration Vice Principal G. Satish, Middle Section Vice Principal Jose Thomas, Junior Wing Vice Principal Priya Laji, and staff representatives Parvati Devadas. The program commenced with the national anthems of Bahrain and India. This was followed by the recitation of verses from the Holy Quran by student Fatima Filzaz Rukuddin of Class 4. Honorable Chairman Advocate Binu Marnil Verghese lighted the ceremonial lamp in his presidential address. He commended the teachers for their unwavering commitment and instrumental role in the students' academic achievements. He congratulated the awardees for their exemplary performance and acknowledged the efforts of all the students who received A1 grade certificates for their diligence and consistency. He also extended heartfelt appreciation to the parents for their steadfast support and partnership in nurturing discipline and academic responsibility among students. Earlier, this program began with a school prayer followed by an invocation dance performed gracefully by students from classes 4 and 5. Principal V.R. Palaniswamy welcomed the gathering and emphasized the significance of academic recognition. The vote of thanks was delivered by Honorable Secretary V. Rajapandian, who expressed gratitude to all those involved in organizing the successful event. A highlight of the ceremony was the distribution of A1 certificates to the meritorious students of classes 4 and 5. Indian School Junior Campus inducts new student leaders. The ISB Indian School Bahrain Junior Campus held the investiture ceremony of the school campus in Rifah on Sunday, May 15. It marked the ceremonious induction of the newly elected Student Council for the academic year 2025-2026. The event was conducted with grace and solemnity, reflecting the significance of student leadership within the school community. The ceremony commenced with the formal installation of 26 student leaders, including head boy Fabian Francis, head girl Lakshita Rohit, assistant head boy Ayush Rajesh, assistant head girl Ira Prabodhan Desai, Eco-Ambassador R.S. Rehan Musa, along with other elected prefects. Honorable Assistant Secretary and Honorable Member Academics Ranjini Mohan, along with Pamela Xavier, formally conferred badges and sashes upon the prefect council members. Earlier, the proceedings began with the national anthems of Bahrain and India, followed by a soulful recital from the Holy Quran and the rendition of the school song performed by the students of grade 3. Honorable Assistant Secretary and Honorable Member Academics Ranjini Mohan lighted the lamp in the presence of Junior Wing Principal Pamela Xavier, Vice Principal Priya Laji, head teachers and coordinators. In her welcome address, Principal Pamela Xavier expressed warm regards to the esteemed guests and shared few words of inspiration for the newly appointed student leaders, urging them to lead with integrity and foster a spirit of unity among their peers. The oath of office administered by the principal was a solemn moment as the student council pledged to uphold their responsibilities with sincerity and excellence, witnessed by dignitaries, faculty, and fellow students. In his address, the head boy affirmed that the true leadership is a responsibility, a pledge to serve selflessly, led by example, and amplify the voices of the students' body. The event culminated in a moment of pride and promise as the head girl delivered a heartfelt vote of thanks, graciously acknowledging the efforts of all contributed to the ceremony's success. The investiture ceremony stood not merely as the commencement of a new chapter for the students' leaders, but also as a powerful reaffirmation of the school's enduring commitment to cultivating the change makers of tomorrow. Bahrain extends condolences to Egypt over military aircraft crash. The Kingdom of Bahrain expressed sympathy and solidarity with Egypt following the crash of a military aircraft during an Air Force exercise, which resulted in the death of its crew due to the technical malfunction. A statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs conveyed Bahrain's sincere condolences to the government and people of the Egypt and to the families of the victims. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BBC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.